Hi, my name is Monica.
Hi.
I'm going to be your student occupational therapist today. What's your name?
I'm Cersei.
Is it okay if I call you that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So basically, I'm just going to ask you a few questions to get to know you a little better and then see if there's anywhere we can improve so you can get you back to doing what you like to do.
Okay.
So what would you say a typical weekday is like for you right now?
Right now, I go to school Monday through Friday, usually all day long.
Okay.
I work out either in the morning before school or right after school, and then I just go home, make dinner, and clean,
Okay.
and go to sleep.
Okay, great. That sounds good. Is this pretty typical, or was it like 3 months ago? Would you say it was a little different?
I would say 3 months ago it was slightly different. I was just living at home, so I did some tasks at home, but I wasn't in school.
Okay.
So I did some work and just shopped around and stuff.
And then would you say you would have the same patterns of like working out, making meals, and stuff like that even 3 months ago?
Yeah, I could work out a little bit more freely because I could work out in the middle of the day whenever I wanted to, really. I wasn't on like a really tight schedule, but meal prep, yeah, I definitely was able to still do that 3 months ago.
Okay, that's good. So that seems like that's something that's pretty important to you, is working out and
Yes, that is
doing
very
meal
important
prep.
to me.
So do you feel like currently, obviously you're able to work out and meal prep, but do you feel like there's anywhere that you're not doing all the things that you really value in your day-to-day right now?
I would say I wish I could have a little bit more free time because I value like being mindful and restful. But with school, I can't really do that because we're here all day, or I'm here all day long, and studying takes up a lot of my time. So even when I try to like decompress, I'm not able to fully decompress because I've always got school on my mind for the most part.
That makes sense. And do you think that the weeks ebb and flow throughout school, or are you pretty much constantly studying for all the classes that you're in?
I feel like the first few weeks it wasn't as bad as studying. I was trying to really figure out how I was going to study for these classes. But in the past month, I would say I've spent all my time studying.
Yeah.
Most of my time.
That's hard sometimes. I'm
Yeah,
sure
it
it's
is.
exhausting.
It is.
So we kind of talked about some things you value, which is exercise and meal prep and just healthy eating. Is there anything else that you really value in your life?
I value doing well in school and just being the best I can be, and that's about it. Really.
So just being successful in school, and then probably one day in a career once you
exactly, yes.
move on.
Yeah.
So currently, it sounds like you're working really hard, so I would assume you're successful. Do you feel like right now you're successful in school?
I would think so. I'd like to think that I'm doing pretty successful. It's a big change to come from just a regular undergraduate program to a doctorate program. It's a lot of work, but I think for the most part I'm being pretty successful in that part and fitting my values in there.
That's good.
Being successful.
It seems like you have a good grip of it right now. So are you proud of certain things that you're doing in your life, or feel like there's certain things you're doing really well right now? And then I guess maybe the flip is there anything you don't feel like you're doing well?
I'm proud of the way I still give myself time to exercise and to actually make meals. I know a lot when I was an undergrad, I would just like skip meals or decide not to work out and kind of put those two things together to be like, well, I haven't eaten so I don't have to work out, or I worked out so I can eat, stuff like that. I can eat whatever I want while I'm studying. And but now I've made it like I gave myself time. Like even when I have a bunch of tests, like I still make sure that I'm able to go to the gym and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's important.
I do think it causes a little bit of stress because I'll wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to work out when I have an 8 o'clock class, and that it causes a little bit of rush there to get to class and get ready and feel prepared.
It does. And I feel like maybe something else that might be difficult is, do you feel exhausted throughout the day? I mean, are you tired from waking up and having so much in one day?
I would say at the very beginning of the day I'm not, but towards about like 3 or 4 o'clock I get pretty tired. So that doesn't help with studying in the afternoon.
That's understandable. So do you think, besides school, I know school might be a little challenging at some point, is there any other challenging things that you feel like you're facing in life right now?
I don't think so. I guess, well, I am further away from my family. This is the furthest I've been from them, so I feel kind of bad not being able to go home all the time, not being able to talk to them whenever I need to, but I try to fit them in whenever I can. Just a bunch of overlapping schedules causes that, so that would be the only challenge, I think, because everything else is pretty normal. I've got friends and other people here to hang out with and do my thing, so.
That's good. And home is where?
In Jackson, Mississippi, so 6 hours away.
So that's a bit of a drive.
Yeah, it is.
So, just thinking long term, how successful do you feel like you'll be in the next 6 months?
I think I'm gonna definitely increase in my success. I feel like
Good.
I can only go up from here. Learning all the things I've learned so far, I feel like will help me do better in the next 6 months.
That's
So,
great.
yeah.
Great. Well, I appreciate you sitting down with me. Thank you so much.